There are 4 ways to manipulate exposure while filming in both analog and digital modes, as well as with still or video cameras. Neutral density or ND filters are darkened pieces of glass, like tinted car windows, that reduce the light of all the wavelengths and colors. They give the photographer or cinematographer more flexibility and control, especially when shooting in extreme circumstances. Here we can see some examples on how neutral density filters work for digital video. No ND, or at 0, means a lot of light, while at 2, it gets darker. The opening of a lens where light travels through is called an aperture. The diameter of an aperture is adjustable and is measured in units called f-stops. The lower the f-stop, the bigger the iris, therefore the image gets more light. Increasing the f-stop means a smaller iris, making the image darker. Aperture also determines how much depth in front of the camera is in focus at the same time. Smaller apertures allow more to be in focus at the same time, while larger apertures make the depth in focus more shallow. Shutter speed is the length of time each frame is exposed for. By reducing the shutter speed, each frame is exposed to light longer, giving it more time to collect light, making the image brighter. Shutter speeds slower than 1/60th of a second cause motion blur. Above 1/60th, moving objects become sharper. Because the FX1 shoots in 60i, this means the sensor is sampled 60 times per second. So if we reduce the shutter speed below 1/60th of a second, the camera doesn't have time to expose 60 fields per second, and the frame rate drops. Note the blurred but choppy motion in this example, which was shot with a shutter speed of 1/4 of a second. Last but not least, the gain is measured in decibels. In the film world, ISO is the same concept. Increasing the gain amplifies the image sensor signal, making the image brighter. This also increases the noise from the sensor image, resulting in a grainier shot. To maintain the cleanest picture, increasing the gain should be the last resort in adjusting exposure.